Remember that cheesy rom-com, 50 First Dates, from back in 2004? You know, the one where Drew Barrymore plays an amnesiac who falls in love with Adam Sandler's character. Barrymore's character is left unable to form new memories after a serious car accident, and so her love interest, whom she meets after the near-fatal collision, has to win her heart with each new day. In reality, however, memory loss is rarely that romantic. Memory loss might be relatively rare, but it is a very distressing disorder for sufferers and their friends and family. Its causes vary from serious head injuries to alcohol abuse to chronic conditions, and unfortunately, in many cases, the condition is incurable. Porphyria is one of the most devastating causes of short-term memory loss, and approximately 1 in every 10,000 people are affected by it. So what exactly is porphyria? Well, it refers to a group of disorders that occur when the body is unable to produce enough heme, a substance which is required for a number of bodily functions. 29-year-old Veronika Mascaryakova, from Russia, suffers from acute porphyria, which means she has to endure very extreme symptoms of the disease. A few years ago, the young woman underwent an operation to lessen the impact of her condition. However, it ended up doing far more harm than good. In fact, as a result of the failed procedure, Mascaryakova now has short-term memory loss and paralyzed limbs. In particular, she has lost the ability to remember that her husband divorced her in November last year. Tragically, she waits every single day for him to come back home from work, but he never does. Because of this, her mother is forced to inform her about the divorce, and despite the fact that this has been happening every day for months, it is still incredibly difficult for both mother and daughter. A news report from Mascaryakova's hometown of Kazan featured footage of her sobbing uncontrollably as she was informed yet again that her husband had left her for good. Mascaryakova's mother is also visibly upset by the situation despite having had to contend with carrying out this daily duty for months and months. Mascaryakova's ex-husband has remained unnamed, and the reasons for the divorce have also not been made public. According to a local news report, the doting mother is trying to train her daughter to walk again and has arranged for her to take part in physiotherapy sessions. She also hopes Veronika will one day be able to connect with her former husband. A number of people have weighed in on the heartbreaking and expressed their sympathies. "I feel so sorry for her that I want to cry," Vyacheslav Petrov commented. Another commenter, Andrei Schultz, added, "Maybe they should tell her that she was the one who left him." What Mascaryakova and her mother have to endure on a daily basis because of one very unfortunate condition is very upsetting. However, it is something that many people will have to experience in their old age. The older we get, the more likely it will be that we will develop conditions such as Alzheimer's, which in many cases causes dementia. And although Alzheimer's is also a very devastating condition, the tragedy in Mascaryakova's circumstance lies in the fact that she developed the condition at such a young age. In any case, we wish Mascaryakova the best of luck with her future, and hope advancements in medicine will help lessen the impact of this distressing condition.
Please share this video with friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories.